Hey everyone, it's Sabrina.
And I'm Staci.
And we are
Homeschooled by Two Chicks.
This podcast is brought to you by Vitali Inspection Services.
In our podcast, we are going to be educating and entertaining our listeners with topics such as
local businesses, real estate agents. We'll be discussing topics such as charities and the charity that was founded by Carlo Vitali, as well as talking to our inspectors and the gadgets that they use.
Did you hear that? It's Inspector Vitali and his crew. It must be time for another home inspection. I'm sure they'll check your chimney too. Look at oil tanks and radon levels. Gotta check sewer lines are clear. Termites and pesky bugs, beware. Inspector Vitali and his crew will be there.
So hi everyone, it's Sabrina.
And I'm Staci.
And we're here with Kenneth Dee today.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Welcome to our podcast, Homeschooled by Two Chicks.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So we wanted to chat with Ken today. He's a local business owner. And Ken is one of the owners of Brody's Cocktails, correct?
Brody's Crafted Cocktails, correct.
Crafted Cocktails. Awesome. So Ken, can you tell us a little bit about Brody's Crafted Cocktails and how you started this business and if there's anyone else involved?
Sure. So we've been out, we officially launched in the market on May 1st of 2021. We launched with 5 different SKUs. They're a line of crafted cocktails, anywhere from 16 to 25% ABV, with 2 vodka, 2 gin, and 1 rum offering to start. Mm-hmm. And they are a unique flavor combination, nothing unlike anything that's out there in the market right now. They're more of a crafted versus the classic cocktail. My business partner and I had worked together with a couple of different companies in the past, all in beverage, and we decided instead of seeing somebody else's brand grow, we wanted to try and do it ourselves. And my business partner's wife was a big fan of what's called a French 75, which is a classic champagne cocktail. But her struggles had always been when she would go out to bars and restaurants, one bartender would make it really, really well, and the other bartender would make it poor, so she'd have to send it back. So her frustration was, she's not necessarily a beer or wine drinker. She wanted to, enjoy something while she was out of the bar or anything like that, but she would have inconsistency from one bartender to another. So when her and her husband, and my business partner is John Noonson and his wife is Christy Noonson, and they live in Haddon Township, New Jersey, and I'm from Hamilton. So we kind of got together and said, why don't we try and, put something in a bottle that can solve that problem, where you could sit there and have a consistent pour, and people who aren't classically trained bartenders can actually serve their guests and their relatives and friends a classic, a crafted cocktail without really having to put all the energy and effort into making something they can just serve quickly from home. So that's kind of where we started.
That's very cool. And it's funny because I told Staci the day that I met you that I had to tell her about these cocktails because I walked into, I think it was Joe Canals, and you were setting up a table.
Yep.
Oh, in Hamilton. Yeah. And I'd gone in there for, like you said, like our basic traditional cocktail ingredients. And I saw Ken setting up this table with these cool little bottles. And I was like, ooh, what are those? And there were these really cool, crafty looking cocktails, and they had different kinds of ingredients like lavender in them and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, this looks really cool. So I got to taste, I think it was 4 out of 5 of those. And just those little tastes, I left feeling pretty good, Ken. And I was hooked. I bought all 4 of the ones that I tasted, and we've enjoyed them so much, and we will certainly be buying more of them. And I think they're just a really nice option for people to have when you're hosting and you just don't know what you're going to serve people. And you just have these cool options. Like, you've got gin, you've got rum, you've got vodka, kind of have a little something for everyone. I love it. They're great.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy the tastings are what I really enjoy, is getting the instant feedback from the consumer. Some people say, oh, this is really good. Or you get some people say, oh, I don't like it. I understand it, but the feedback is what you're driving for. You're trying to, and it's nice that people understand when I give them a business card, they ask who I am, and I say, yeah, I'm one of the owners. They're like, oh wow, so the feedback I'm giving you can actually make a difference. I said, yeah, that's the whole
Right.
point of us being out here.
That's
That's
great.
huge. It's huge. And that's the only way you're really going to appeal to the consumer, is directly hearing the feedback. So it's great that you're doing it. I believe you had told me a little story about how you came up with the name Brody's.
Yes, we're if you look at and I don't all of our products you can find online, but if you look at each of our bottles, we have a picture of one of the dogs of the owners, right? My dog's on there, John and Christy's dog's on there, plus John's daughter's dog's on there. We took, instead of trying to come up with one name from one of the dogs, we took a letter from each of the dogs to come up with the name Brody. Because we're a very dog-centric company, where 5% of our proceeds go back to helping animals in need. And it's proceeds, not profits. So 5% of our sales go back to helping animals in need. And we want to make sure that people, understand why we're doing it. We've got pictures of the dogs so they see what each dog is and who they are. And it's just something that, because dogs are companions, right? So when you're typically out, you want to drink with somebody, they're a companion as well. So we want to pay some homage to the companions that let us vent and let us really enjoy our day and don't give us any lip back, right? So
That's awesome. And you spell Brody's BRODY''S?
Correct.
Yes. And what's your website, Ken?
drinkbrodies.com.
drinkbrodies.com. That's
I like
awesome.
that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Are you going to be coming out with any other cocktails anytime soon, or are you sticking with these 5 for now?
Well, we launched with 5 just to try to come up with something to do, basically proof of concept, right? To understand and make sure the consumer really was looking for something like this. We have a couple on the innovative bench. I actually just had some people over the weekend and we're testing some new ones out there. We're trying to work on a tequila option and some other options that are not out there right now, to try and hit different people, because there are some people who like bourbon. So we're trying to come up with a bunch of new innovative concepts to try and see if we can get some of the consumers who aren't a rum, a vodka, or a gin fan.
And where do you sell the products?
Right now, we're in about 50 stores in the state of New Jersey. We grow each week. We also have 1 or 2 stores in the state of New York, and we have about 20 stores in California. So we are distributed in 4 states right now. We're working on Florida as well. So we're in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. We have 50 stores in Connecticut as well, and California. But we're working on to try and get into Florida as well. So that's going to be coming in. We'll be launching in Hawaii early in the first quarter of next year.
Oh, awesome.
Amazing. Congratulations to you guys. This is such a cool concept and something new that is just a really neat thing to be a part of it. I'm sure you guys have such a passion for this. So this must be exciting to see your success take off like this.
It's fun. It's watching the brand grow. That's what you hope from as you get into the entrepreneurial spirit. You want to do something that you can basically nurture from a baby and from the infant stage and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's interviews or conversations like this that really are fun. Hearing the feedback from people, doing the tastings to let people think because they don't know who Brody's are when they see it on the store.
Right.
Unless I get a tasting, they're not going to know what the stuff is. But once they taste it, they're like, wow, this is actually really good. They can see the quality in the bottle. It's a small 375 ml bottle, so it's not a big purchase. It retails anywhere from $11.99 to $14.99 a state. So it's it's something that people can really enjoy and try something new when they're looking for something new.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to seeing some more products launch in the future. I'm definitely looking forward to the tequila option. How about you, Staci? What would you be drinking out of there?
I don't know. I might be with you, Sabrina, the tequila.
Well, I can tell you right now that what's the one, Ken, that has the lavender in it?
It's gonna have violet. That's gonna be the black orchid. It's the
violet. The black orchid.
Black raspberries with lemon, orange, and violet.
Oh,
yeah, it's delicious, and it's just so unique and different. And I think sometimes when you try drinks like this, you think, oh, it's like a seasonal type flavor, and these are just, to me, in my opinion, they're just a year-round fun thing to drink. So we appreciate your craftiness in the cocktails, and we are definitely looking forward to more of them. So thank you very much, Ken.
When are you going to be in the area again?
We're doing right now with the holidays. It's kind of tough. The stores are so busy. They don't necessarily set up tastings, but I'm working on setting up our our tasting schedule for the month of January. As we continue to add more stores, we just try to get in more stores to do more trials for people. So one of the nice things about our cocktails is too, they're designed to pair very well with Prosecco or champagne or club soda. So with the season that we're coming up with, you know, the holidays, the festivals, New Year's, if somebody likes champagne and they want to try a little bit different, you could add a little bit of French 75 or an airmail to it to get a little bit different taste, a little different spin on your favorite champagne. Or
I think I'm running out to the store today to do that. That's a great idea, Ken. I love that. So that's a great option. And you know what? I just thought of too, like when you have weddings and you have like, you know, the bridal parties hanging out and they're toasting and it's always champagne. Like this is a great way to change it up. Yeah. And be like, hey, this is a new way to toast. Yeah. You know,
I'm trying to work on some of the on-premise, you know, the wedding facilities that have that option to try and bring them a new option for their champagne bar. If they've got a champagne cart or a champagne bar, this is something that they can help. They don't need a classically trained bartender to be able to give a champagne cocktail, because they can just pour it straight out of the bottle and mix it with some champagne.
Pre-made.
Yeah. It's pre-made. And it's consistent pour after pour. Yep.
Amazing. So exciting. And just a really great concept. So very exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
So we will probably be seeing you. Please send us the schedule when you have it for the January tastings, because you'll probably see Staci and I. Maybe we could Facebook live video.
Sounds great. I appreciate it. And
awesome.
Especially as we get local to the area, I'll make sure I send you guys a schedule.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks, Ken. We wish you a happy and healthy new year to you and your family and your partners and the dogs.
Thank you. Same to you guys. I appreciate it.
Hey everyone, so today's Vitali tidbit is a quote by Travis Bradberry. Grit is that extra something that separates the most successful people from the rest. It's the passion, perseverance, and stamina that we must channel in order to stick with our dreams until they become a reality. Thanks everyone. Be safe, be healthy, and have a great day.